Was Shafter out for blood against Gabriel Cabasuela? Will the Tigers defeat the Shafter Generals? Find out on today's episode on Wasco High Media. I'm Julissa Cantu.
And I'm Ezekiel Nunez. Before we jump into the varsity football highlights, we want to mention that Wasco High School held a community rally after the Frosh football game against Shafter. Our Frosh football team defeated Shafter with a score of 29-20, securing the SSL championship. At the barbecue, students in the community came out for hot dogs and were greeted with the warm welcome of the burning of a Shafter General dummy to build the excitement for Friday's game.
Early Friday, we held our annual Shafter Wasco rally, where we welcomed Shafter ASB, cheer, and the football players.
Shafter High, we have Emily Ramirez. Number 21, Martin Ziarte.
The rally consisted of cheer battles, chants, player introductions, and a special dance by our staff. To top it off, Wasco showed off their video prowess of their Wasco-Shafter skit titled Tiger Transformation.
Are you freaking serious?
I keep going, Ricky.
It doesn't matter. This is Tiger football. This is Shafter. You want to beat something, it starts here.
Before the JV game, we had the chance to interview Dr. Campbell, who was a field doctor for Shafter in the past, and since coming to Wasco, has not regretted it. What outcome do you expect for the varsity game today with Wasco playing against Shafter? You think it'll be a close game or no?
Well, the rivalry's always good, and Shafter's they're a good team, but I expect our boys to put this one away before the half.
Our JV team beat Shafter 24-12.
Early in the game, Oscar Rossetti sacks quarterback Peter Espinoza from Shafter. On Tigers' first possession, Shafter wastes no time showing their defense against Wasco as they force a fumble that's recovered by Cabasuela, forcing him to run back before being brought down to lose 15 yards. On third down, Cabasuela and Henderson try to complete a halfback pass, but is incomplete. On second down, Peter Espinoza throws a pass intended to number 21 Diarte, but gets blocked by Caleb Morin. On third down, Martin Diarte is taken down by Caleb Morin and Isaac Macias, forcing Shafter to punt. On the punt return, Gabriel Cabasuela drops the ball at the 30-yard line and is recovered by Shafter's number 21, Martin Diarte. On third down, Peter Espinoza hands off the ball to Johnny Balderas, who finds an opening and runs 30 yards for the first touchdown. 7-0 Shafter. Castillo pitches the ball to Darden, who gets stopped by the Generals. On third down, Castillo hands off to Cabasuela, but is again stopped by the Generals. Forced into the end zone, Peter Espinoza completes a pass to number 86, Augustin Cruz, before being brought down by Banducci. Shafter short of first down, forcing them to punt. On third down, Castillo hands off to Cabasuela, but Generals stop him again, and that takes us to the end of the first quarter, with the score 7-0 Shafter.
Oscar Rossetti rushes in to sack quarterback Peter Espinosa. On first down, Castillo hands off to Cabasuela, who finds his way through Generals for 10 yards. A few plays later, Isaac Macias inches his way closer to the end zone. Castillo then pitches the ball to Cabasuela, who runs in for the touchdown, but the play gets called back by the penalty on Wasco. On fourth down, Cabasuela is stopped on the 15-yard line for no more yards, giving the ball back to Shafter. On third down, Cabasuela finds his way through Generals and gains 10 yards, giving us the first down. In the following play, Castillo pitches the ball to Henderson, who runs 10 yards until being pushed out of bounds, but it is called back for a penalty. Ricky Contreras sacks Shafter quarterback Peter Espinosa. On second down, Castillo completes a 25-yard pass to Gabriel Cabasuela. On the following play, Castillo launches another long pass to the end zone to Cabasuela, which is nearly picked off by number 29, Eric Barrios. Just a play later, Castillo goes back to Cabasuela, who rushes in for 10 yards for a first down. Wasco goes for the field goal. Morfin's kick was good, bringing the score to 7-3 Shafter. This takes us to halftime.
In the third quarter, with the fans chanting defense, the Tigers give them what they want, shutting down Shafter for all 3 possessions, forcing them to pass. On second down, Castillo pitches the ball to Macias, who rushes for 20 yards before being pushed out of bounds by number 2, Johnny Valderas. On third down, Castillo pitches to Henderson, who finds an opening and rushes 30 yards. With first and goal, Castillo pitches to Cabasuela, who inches his way but is still brought down by the Generals. Second and goal, Castillo hands off to Macias, who finds a pocket into the end zone for a touchdown. Morfin's kick was good, bringing the score 10-7 Wasco. On second down, Espinosa passes to Valderas, who runs 45 yards before being pushed out of bounds by Cesar Prieto. Espinosa hands off to Solis, who's stopped by Caleb Morin, ending the third quarter, leaving the score 10-7 Wasco.
It's a very close game. I just want to know what outcome do you expect from the game today?
What do I expect from the game?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Wasco is going to actually pull this out. Our offense is superior. Our defense is actually playing pretty good. We've given up just a handful of good big plays, but really penalties is the only thing that's really hurt us. But it seems like we're cleaning that up now. So our offense is now rolling like it should be.
In the beginning of the fourth quarter, Augustin Cruz, with the keeper, rushes 25 yards into the end zone for a touchdown, bringing the score to 14-10 Shafter. On first down, Espinosa completes a pass to Toro Lucas, who runs down the sideline for 50 yards before being brought down by Henderson. On the following play, Espinosa hands off to number 9, who then fumbles with the ball recovered by Macias. On second down, Castillo pitches to Cabasuela, who finds an opening and rushes into the end zone for 30 yards for a touchdown. Morfin's kick was good, bringing the score to 17-14 Wasco. The game ends with Wasco kneeing the ball, once again beating their rivals, the Shafter Generals.
After the game, we had the opportunity to interview a few players and ask their opinions on the outcome of the game. In addition, we had the chance to interview Wasco's former quarterback, Kyle Waddle.
Looking back at the game, it's pretty obvious that it was a very hard fought, very close game. First of all, how do you feel about it?
It feels great. You have a close game with your rival, and you got a rival like Shafter Wasco. I always feel great to have a nerve-wracking game and come back and pull off a W like that.
Well, do you have any comments on the team as well?
Yeah, you know, Shafter Wasco, all they want to do is beat us. That's what they focus on all year, and they came out ready to play today. And you know, we weren't expecting it at the beginning. You know, it's got to be the backs. They ran their tails off tonight. Gabriel tore up, Deontay, and then we bring in Isaac, and he just put his head down and got the hard yards, and that's all we can ask for.
How did it feel to play against your old school, you know, Shafter, your old team?
Great. It was great. Wanted to beat them. More like worse than this, I guess you'd say, like 35-0. But win to win.
Do you have any comments on their team overall?
Yeah, they had a defense we never saw like throughout the whole season, and it was hard to adjust to, but we did it anyways, and we came out with a victory.
Game changing, or just, you know?
Run, the touchdown. I just lowered my shoulder and said, I'm not going down this one. Saw the cut back, and took off, and yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The whole team just honestly thought we were just going to come up and shut them out, and obviously that wasn't the case. They put up a great fight. Got to give props to them, but you know, 2-8. That's how their season ends. And you know, if you can see in the background, they're done with for the season. And Wasco's going to keep on fighting playoffs for the next round. Well, I think in the beginning, I think it was just nerves because I mean, obviously we have Gabriel Cabasuela, you know, who played for Shafter last year, and you know, they just wanted to kill him. Yeah, and that was their whole thing for today's game was to kill Gabriel, take him out the game, take his knees out, take his legs out, whatever, and make sure that he's done with the season. And that didn't happen. We pushed to adversity, and you know, we got the win.
First of all, how do you feel right now?
I feel like I'm on top of the world. I mean, honestly, I know they're obviously not as good as we are. I mean, we came out flat to begin this game, but just to come out with a victory, just to come together as a team and really dig deep and come out with a W, it means the world, and I'm on top of the world. This is a great way to go out on my senior night.
Do you have any comments on their team overall, or their?
I would say Shafter is one scrappy team. I mean, obviously they could have a worse season, but they're gonna bring 300% every time they play Wasco. I mean, that's just a plain fact. They're gonna show. They could go 0-9. They're gonna show up for the Wasco game, and it's gonna be tough no matter how their season's going. And I have to give them credit. They came out to play tonight.
Looking back at the game as a whole, were there any plays that you just consider significant or just game-changing, just awesome?
I would consider the fumble. I don't remember exactly when it was, but the fumble recovery we had somewhere in this area, that was a big game changer. That swung the momentum in our favor, and that really helped out a lot.
What did you think of the outcome overall?
It was just a close game, you know. It's a hard-fought team. No matter how bad one team is over the other, it's going to be a close game because of the rivalry.
Do you have any comments on their team overall?
You know, they're a good team. Like I said, when it's Wasco or if it's Shafter, you just get up for this game. Every day you dream about this game. You know, up in the stands, I wanted to play again. You know, it's one of those things that no matter how bad you are, how good you are, the outcome of the game, it's what happens between those lines.
Next week, we challenge North at home during playoffs. Make sure to attend, and we'll see you there. I'm Julissa Cantu.
And I'm Ezekiel Nunez. Don't forget to subscribe to Wasco High Media.